Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Prime Time on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Prime Time showdown between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now for the first time, a give to the former Indiana Hoosier. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Brought down by Rick Woolen.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Set. Hiking, 18. Go.
Play fake. It's Richardson. He's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Cougar 19. 70 Rangers.
3rd and long. It's Richardson. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take a 6-0 lead right away. On is Chad Ryland for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump back to a 7-0 lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready.
Running once more with Henry. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Okay,
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Get it. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 by 6.
Pistol now for Milrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 65 for 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Caught quickly on the slant. There he goes, right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Wandale Robinson now to return this. A little revenge from the coverage team there after they gave up a pretty nice run back.
At their own 32-yard line.
On the jump.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Cardinals pick it up. And Arizona takes it back for a touchdown. The Cardinals take a 20-zip lead. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals push their lead to 21-zip already.
Seahawks, nothing.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Milrow looking to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. He's a tackle. He's still going. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you trying to do?
Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
It's 2nd down.
Buffalo 18. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Completed to his running back. Racing down the left side. It's an Arizona touchdown.
Complete to number 4.
The Cardinals are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks, nothing.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Let's go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
38-yard line.
Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38.
Ready. Set go.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Taking a deep shot here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's a pretty cool look right there. The kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Lion. Ready.
Milrow throwing again now on 2nd down. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Check, Bobcat. Check. Hut, hut.
I'm trying to pick this up on the ground. Now he's past the 25. time this game. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Hits his running back. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over it.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. 2nd and 10, again it's Richardson. This one quickly to Harrison. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. Richardson now, 3rd and 2. It's caught by Wilson. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals blowing them out this opening quarter. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. From the gun, Milrow. And this is lofted deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Seahawks cut the lead by a quarter. Down now to 21.
Seahawks 14. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals swell their first quarter by 6. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals tack on 7 more to their lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. Things going well so far. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Incomplete pass on first down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timber, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready,
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Ready,
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Come on. 19 tight. Not Bronco 80.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is caught. Bolton has it. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a small chunk off that lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point is up and good from slot. And the Seahawks cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Rob for the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Richardson now. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Looking quickly here. 3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. Has room down the left sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals threatening to run away with it already.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get him on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Will Johnson.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind they press forward ahead.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
70
That's
Lions.
good for a Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Warriors 70. Deputy. Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
Richardson back to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped to the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Set it. Bronco 80. Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
2nd and 10. No row to throw. Throw secured by George Pickett. He's going to be brought down right at the 35.
15 yards.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go. Strike.
Milrow now to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. His back Derrick Henry was the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you get more interceptions.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Very short, it's Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Defense following the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. I think we both sensed it as the play was developing, Brock. It didn't look like either guy wanted the football, and you can see why with how well it played out defensively.
Yeah, there's 2 looks as a quarterback you hate to see on your teammate's face. When you throw your receiver into coverage and he gets smacked, and then when you pitch it out to the running back and he gets the negative yards on his stat sheet, yeah, that's one the quarterback's got to rectify.
What do you do? Trying to find his tight end. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
19 side, 19 touch driving 60. Curve 19, curve 19.
Trying for it with Milrow. And they got home, sent him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
19.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Throw is there, Trey McBride. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Working quickly here. Richardson on 1st and 10. Pulls it at the 7. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals ballooning the first half lead even further. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals continue adding on to that lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
Real cool. Maybe on that rapid pay the bills. I'm now fitted, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold down the earth.
Hold the ready.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go.
First down throw here from Milroe. Complete, Derrick Henry. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. The nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Trying down the middle with Henry. He's going to have this one down to the 28. 28-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Milroe from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Throwing now, Milroe. Hits him on the out route. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
Ready, set.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Let go.
It's a design keeper for Milroe. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket now. They've got to think about you as a runner as well.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Milroe to throw on 4th. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about stretching and calm. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive.
Got it. Ready?
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
70 Timber. Get it. Count. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Give him 38 on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down. And goes to the hurry up here. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. 19 Lions. Get up.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's going to push one deep. Intercepted in the end zone. Kyer Elam makes the play. And the Seahawks will be sent up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
So they're in danger, going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Offense to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go. Ready.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Got some big yards on the right side. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
Seahawks.
Come on.
1st down.
Quick toss and it left. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
And they're in some of the danger right there, Kate, when you're just over-aggressive. I get it. You want to capitalize on that takeaway. You want to take a shot. You want to add to the momentum of it. But you know what? Checkdowns could be your friend, too. Cannot force it in that situation.
To the air on this 1st down, Richardson. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Completed to his running back. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Cardinals, 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Arizona.
19 Lions. 7 Pirates. 18 Pirates. 70 Rangers.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
to kick off for Arizona.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half.
19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the first play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. The kick by Ryland is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Go! Go!
They'll start this series with an option left. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
This is Henry on second. And he's going to be blocked out at the 42. He gets 6 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
That's why you often see some mix, some high percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You got to keep a defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
He has the first over the middle. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
Come on.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Finds the in route complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks
Ready?
first
Ready.
down.
From the gun, Milrow. He's got it at the 5. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
One touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, Richardson. Taken in by Harrison. And he'll be up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Richardson now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Yards to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Panther 11. Panther 6, 18, run it.
Air it out on 3rd. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field to keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
20-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 line.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Buys time, rolling right. Into the hands of Pickett. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st down, they'll run. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide, or when they use him as a runner, if someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
60 Bison.
Milrow with it on 1st. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 at the 13-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that 1st down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Here we go. Set.
It's a design run for Milrow. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks lower the deficit they face. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
Seahawks 42. Joey Sly set to kick
All
off.
set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Get it. Let's go.
Blown back, it's the handoff. strides quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Cardinals football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Forced out to his right. Catch is made down the right sideline. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. Gets the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
A gain of 61 yards.
Hey, check that.
First down.
Step it in.
They'll try and punch it in. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals keep running away with this. Ryland now for the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70.
Well-designed run. Here's Milrow. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they pick him off again. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals get it as he makes his 3rd interception of this game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on. Hey, 65 step, 70 Rangers, step.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out.
60 back 2. 60 by 6, 19 tight, 19 tight, 19 light.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Caught quickly on the slant. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals are running him out of the building. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. His return starts at the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready! Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Trap 60, trap 60.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
Here we go. Dragon 60. Hawk. Ready?
Milrow from the gun. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ready, ready.
From the gun, a run for Henry. He's got it in the red zone. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks putting up points in a game decided. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Seahawks take 7 points off the deficit. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He dodged the tackle. Space on the right. He's got room. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
For Arizona.
Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the set.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Ready.
It's a design keeper from Milrow. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Well, they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
Count. Go.
To throw, here's Milrow. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cardinals grab it! And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown! The Cardinals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover, they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it. Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Now a give running right. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Get it.
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cade's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
Bronco switch. Panther 60. Panther.
Here's Henry running left. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down.
60, 7 Pirates, 7, Cup 19, Cup Mustang 19, Dragon 60. Ready?
Desperation time here. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
19, 18, 60 Bobcat, Warriors 70. Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cardinals are running them out of the building. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And they'll continue adding to their lead. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Row now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. And it's going to bring up second down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. George Pickens the touchdown. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt, but hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Seahawks cut into the lead by another point. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Tucker now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the double.
All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
To the air on this first down. Richardson chased out to his right. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rival.